The enemy has emerged from the castle and has formed defensive ranks.
Why would they come out? It is the height of idiocy. Sure, you must act as a decoy and attack from the south. Zhao, once the enemy reacts to Shi's attack, you must strike from the rear. This man, he rebels against Wei and strikes out on his own. And yet he is nothing but a mere fool! This battle is an insult to us all. End it! Fine. I suppose it's not like this battle is going to last very long anyway. Tell me, son, what do you think of the one known as Gong Sun Yuan?
He is nothing more than a mere fool. This battle is as good as won. However, I have a feeling that it will not be long before chaos. Wu has united around Sun Quan. However, Wei and Wu have lost many of their heroes and have been weakened for some time. The balance of power has shifted. It is only a matter of time before someone fans the flames of rebellion.
Very perceptive, my son. Indeed, this world has taken a decisive change for the worse. Let's go. I wish to bring a quick end to this battle. Sure, you will attack from the south, as we discussed. That ought to draw the enemy's attention. Zhao, you will set up camp to the east. Once the enemy's defense is thin, you are to strike.
Father, what's the point of this battle? Frankly, this guy doesn't seem worth the effort.
Sometimes you have to fight battles that are dull, my son. Responsibility demands it.
Fight me now, for glory!
I can't believe it. I've never met someone so strong.
Once we reach our initial goal, halt the advance. From there, we will draw the enemy out.
This battle's a real waste of time. We could beat these guys in our sleep.
Looks like those cowards have run for the hills.
Excellent! Our teamwork was flawless.
Only an idiot would isolate himself on the battlefield. Prepare to die. You will learn to regret this moment.
I realize our enemy today is hardly worthy of attention.
I was just remembering the times I fought Judah Leon, back when I had opponents I needed to think to beat.
I bring news. An enemy unit is on the move.
And just like that, they break down their defenses. Keep drawing the enemy.
You have truly earned your reputation. Such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
I really hate it when they do that.
Be gone.
I will need each of your abilities to make my tactics work. If successful, we will be victorious.
Time to put this position to use in realizing my strategies. Time to put this position to use in realizing my strategies.
Fight me now, for glory! Be gone.
In realizing my strategies.
You believe your wits are a match for mine? To retreat is not necessarily to lose.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
More enemy units are moving south.
Like fish to the bait, they can hole up in the castle all they like. They still have their egos.
I must yield. Forgive me, but I cannot go any further. It's an ambush! Stay calm. Turn and fight!
This is how they handle crisis. What a disgrace.
What a disaster! I have no excuse for troubling you with this rabble. A true warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across the land.
I knew you were good, but not this good.
To be exterminated.
Your wits are a match for mine. To retreat is not necessarily to lose.
The mind should vanquish the sword.
You have truly earned your reputation. Such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
We surrender. Please, forgive our foolishness.
There are 5 options in war. Fight, defend, flee, surrender, or die. You have proven inept at the first two, and have now had the temerity to surrender. Death is all you deserve. Time to put this position to use in realizing my strategies.
A true warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across the land.
Please, have mercy. I surrender.
The fact that you instigated a revolt is not such a great crime. Your greatest crime was having the temerity to think you had the talent to do so. You, who are unaware of your own mediocrity. Die.
Curse you!
What a miserable world this is, where we are forced to watch while idiots erupt in hysterics. Meanwhile, my own talents are destined to be wasted.
The cunning of Sima Yi managed to eliminate Gongsun Yuan. Not knowing the limits of his strength, he had turned his back on Wei and declared himself the king of Yan. Unable to control his anger towards this fool, Sima Yi was reminded of another man. The unparalleled tactician that had fallen at the Wujiang Plains, Zhuge Liang. Once his star had faded, the land had changed dramatically. Within Wei, Cao Rui succeeded Cao Pi as emperor and began a rule of greed and opulence. While within Wu, they watched the struggle between Wei and Shu as they stabilized their own country and strengthened their defenses. Meanwhile, determined to rebuild its strength, Shu remained quiet as it recovered. It was then that Cao Rui of Wei died and was replaced by the young Cao Feng. Supporting Cao Feng were the Wei general Cao Shuang and none other than Sima Yi. However, Sima Yi willingly gave up his authority and decided to retire instead. For he felt that dividing power between two people. In addition, with Zhuge Liang gone, there were none who could match his intellect. Realizing this fact during his battle against Gongsun Yuan, he later disappeared from the public eye. And so, as the lone authority of Wei, Cao Shuang moved to attack Shu in the hope of returning Wei to its former glory. Sima Yi refused to participate in this battle and dispatched his son, Sima Zhao, in his stead. It was a sign of how much he missed having a worthy opponent.
We can place ambush troops here, but that means these supplies.
It's a little dark for map reading, isn't it? Who are you again?
My name is Deng Ai, my lord. I have had the honor of speaking with your father on several occasions.
Is that right?
I have something I wish to discuss with you, my lord.
What is it you want to say?
Forgive me, but would you be willing to speak to our lord on my behalf? We have been short on provisions since our last campaign. Our first order of business should be to find some nice, fertile land. The enemy is clearly reading our every move. We should prepare for a surprise attack.
I suppose you already mentioned this to him and he ignored you. Well, he's not much of a listener. Even if it's coming from me, he's just going to say the same thing.
Perhaps, but you're the only chance I've got.
How do I always get myself caught up in these things?
Thank you, my lord. I wish you luck.
My lord, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Ah, there you are, Sima Zhao. I have an important mission for you. I want you to launch a surprise attack on the enemy supply base and secure provisions for our men.
If I do, then our defenses here will be thin. I think it best if we prepare for an attack by the enemy and strengthen our defenses.
You're not the first one to mention that to me. You must have spoken with Deng Ai. There is no way the enemy will try to attack us. They have no idea what we are up to. Enough. I order you to go and attack the supply base. Understood?
I suppose I don't have much of a choice. This has all gone wrong, Deng Ai. Lord Cao Shuang wants us to raid the enemy supply depots.
I apologize, but I am still worried that the enemy will spring a night raid.
I hope they do. That'd teach him. Come on, we'd better get moving.
The supply depots are to the northwest. We must approach undetected.
We've been ordered to defend this area. Do you think you can handle it?
I only have one creed. To live every day of my life to the fullest.
necessary. Fine work, my lord. The supply depots are just ahead.
Terrible news! Our main camp is under attack. It needs help urgently.
Just as I feared.
This ought to make Lord Cao Shuang see sense. I guess we better go help out.
Okay, let's get this thing started.
Things are looking very good for us.
You're out here all alone? I welcome such carelessness in the ranks of my enemies.
Try and stop me.
Hang in there. Victory is almost. I must retreat. This is not the end.
That was almost too easy.
Part of our main camp defenses have been wiped out by a fire attack.
Try and stop me. Fight me now for glory. What a disaster. I have no excuse for troubling you with this rabble.
Our lord is struggling. He won't last much longer.
All right, I get it. I have to help him, right?
Try and stop me.
Suma Zhao. I suppose you've come to laugh at me. You were right, and I was wrong. I wouldn't do that. So what do you want to do?
I think our chances of winning are pretty much gone.
I know that. All forces retreat.
The enemy seems to be coming from the north. We must take the western gate and head south.
You have your father's eye for strategy, I see. The western gate, you say? Very well.
I am fine, my lord. You must protect Lord Cao Shuang.
How could this be? It's as if your actions out there have cured me of all my ailments.
You are perhaps the most magnificent warrior I've ever seen.
Your prowess is undeniable. I doubt I have ever seen anything like it.
We must always work together in order to defeat the enemy.
Try and stop me.
This is our chance, men! Claim the head of the leader of Wei!
Not again.
More enemy units, my lord.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
Come, we must hurry. Our lord needs us.
Of course he does.
The situation is dire.
Try and stop me.
I thought you might come. We could use use some assistance to turn back the enemy. Well done. You have a positive effect on our forces.
Excellent! Our teamwork was flawless!
Our lord has been ambushed. We must hurry to his aid.
Hang in there! Victor!
Our lord isn't quite up to this. It looks like we'll have to take care of them.
We've managed to do it together.
Is it possible you have overcome your laziness, my lord? Even if just for a moment, I am quite proud of you. I'm afraid your destiny has run its course.
Try and stop me!
You displayed fine leadership. Certainly you can make use of my strategy.
Try and stop me!
The skill you displayed on the battlefield inspires us all to carry out our duty.
Your might is worthy of a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The Night Raid. The tenacious waves of attack. I'd say they have quite the strategist leading them.
That would be me. And I'm here to claim your head.
Try and stop me!
Your withdrawal is almost complete.
This one looks like a real pain in the neck. Young Eye, I'll leave him to you.
Surely you're just that.
Well done. You have a positive effect on our forces.
Okay, let's get this thing started. Try and stop me!
That'll do. Pull out! Well, it looks like we got away clean in the end. But the general may prove a problem. I suppose I should go and report on what happened to my father.
Most impressive, my lord. You reminded me of your father out there today.
What? Come on. Don't say things like that. Right. Let's move on out of here.
He defeats the enemy with assured decision-making and retreats by the safest route. It seems the Suma family is the only one that can reunite Wei.
Everybody demanded the return of the cunning strategist they had known. The army led by Cao Shuang to defeat Shu was unable to achieve any results. And Cao Shuang's reputation as a military commander was dealt a crushing blow. On the other hand, Sima Zhao's skillful retreat helped further the Sima clan's reputation as brilliant strategists. Cao Shuang was convinced that military action could not restore Wei to its former brilliance. And so he held a feast at the palace that lasted for several days. With this lavish banquet, he hoped to gain influence and power by winning over the hearts of the leaders and governing officials. However, his opulence began to put a strain on the coffers and accomplished little but to drain the country of its resources. Just then, word arrived that Zhang Wei of Shu was preparing to invade Wei. The only way to meet this threat would be to depose Cao Shuang and replace him with Sima Yi. Oblivious to these calls from the people throughout his country, Cao Shuang continued to hold his feasts. As the misguided rule of Cao Shuang continued, Sima Yi sequestered himself in a mansion within Luoyang and refused to come out. However, there was a distinct gleam in his eyes, like that of a wolf stalking its prey. This was the beginning of a coup d'etat, a natural move for one of such cunning intellect as he.
You mean he's too ill even to meet with me?
Yes. Recently, he's begun to forget things. Frankly, I don't think he'll ever recover. Please give my regards to the General. By the way, where is the General right now?
Yes. I believe he is out on a hunt today. Now, if you will please excuse me.
Come, my son. Cao Shuang must be dealt with. I am not generous enough to allow such a fool to do as he pleases.